Hey, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a nice day out there. The sun is out, the birds are singing, the kids are in the street, and I'm old man in here looking at them like you shouldn't be playing in the street, but I can't do anything because they're not my kids. So anyway, today we're listening to some music. We are going to dive into a little bit from Ulrich Schnauss. Let's see, we're listening to the track Goodbye. This is the title song off of his album, of course, of the same name. Third studio album, released in 2007. We're listening to this because this was suggested, this was sponsored by Arturo. Arturo, thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate that. Now, I was going to say I've never heard of Mr. Schnauss, and it's true, I have not. But I can't help but pull up the album, and I see that not recently, not in the albums we've heard, but that he has worked with Tangerine Dream in their later years. From 2014, it looks like up, which is really interesting. So I'm expecting, I don't know, I'm expecting maybe this is going to have a little bit of an electronic kind of sound to it, but there's only one way to find out. So let's go ahead and find out. Goodbye. It's already a beautiful sound. That's lush. That's warm and comforting. Little pulse. Oh. Wow. That's a beautiful piece of music. Very nice transition. I love how that changes it. Let it go. The guitar in there. It's a nice little piano run. That's a singable melody. Something's happening. Nice wait for the outro beats to come in. I love when a song can just make you feel good. Just this feels like a mental bath. If you're having a hard day, if you're having a long day, if you're having a day that's just trying you a little bit too much, you put this on, and for 7 minutes and 53 seconds, you just allow those sounds to wash over you. You sink down, you lower yourself, in this case, putting your headphones on, you lower yourself into this beautiful, warm electronic bath. And just imagine that liquid warmth coming up to you. How long do you want to sink into it? How low do you want to sink in? Right up to your chin. Just feel the steam, right? It just feels good. And this song feels just like that, like just dipping your mind, your body, your soul, your ears into a mental bath and just absorbing the warmth of it all. Sometimes electronic music can come across too cold, too mechanical, too machine-like, too industrial. And to an extent, of course, if that's the direction that it wants to go to by the artist, that's fine. But other times, like in this track, we can bring in the human touch. We can bring in the heart, the warmth, and you get it absolutely here. While I haven't heard a lot of the band, I'm going to make a comparison of it. It reminds me a little bit from what we've heard of Roixop, who I've been mispronouncing previously, calling them Rocky Sop, which is not correct. It kind of hits that kind of same pleasurable, serotonin-filled way of incorporating this dreamy electronic soundscape with some digitized vocals back there to kind of calmly send a message, while the music just comes and covers us all with this beautiful glow. And this track is no different. I like how when the drums come in, it really makes a splash and it changes the music from what it was before. Because before, I guess, I don't know anything from this more modern era of Tangerine Dream, but I can hear, of course, the sequencers and the synthesizers and such and what's happening here. And you can definitely get a touch of that in this track. But I like the dreaminess that comes in around it. It really makes it an engaging and lush atmosphere that Schnauss is performing here. And if we pull it up in the beginning, in the first minute, this overarching atmosphere and sound. Well, I was trying to catch right before that, but is already placing us in this good place. We've already been placed in a nice place. And then you have the soft, warm padding and thump of the bass, right? Bum, 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 bum. It's already driving us. Now we're moving. Now we're walking towards something. And then before you know it, I didn't look at when the drums came in, but when those drums come in, we've arrived at our destination. And it carries this beautiful air of inspiration as well in its momentum and in the way that it plays. And I love the way that piano melody comes in near the middle end of bum, 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 bum. It's just a catchy, singable melody. Bum, ba da 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 da, and it just cascades down. It's really, really well performed and well put together and well composed. And like I said, it feels just like constant washes of serotonin over your brain. There. And that drum is nice. Clap. Ba, ba, ba. And what I also like is the amount of layers. And I think that's also what gives it this really nice, lush, rich quality to it. You can hear guitar in there, like, some of the notes. You can hear the piano, you can hear the synths, you can hear the sequencers, obviously the drums, the padding of the bass, the vocals. You get a lot in here. It's a dense track, but the way it's separated, like a layer cake, it's separated with some really sweet icing. It's separated with some good spacing, some good production. And for some sort of alumni of Tangerine Dream, I would expect exactly that. Oh, take me back to the dream. Could it be tangerine filled? That life has been just once. Answer my prayer, take away all the fear, and let me fall asleep. You'll have to let it go. Don't cry so hard to say goodbye. You got to let it go at some point, And sometimes it's hard to say goodbye to whatever you're letting go. But you got to do it. It's better. She will never return, never again be part of what is lost. Felt so secure, just adored. As it is getting oh so cold. So in this case, relationship, having to say goodbye to this particular person, she won't ever return again. And be part of what is lost. It felt so secure, just door, as it is getting so cold. Of course, this other person's no longer there to keep him warm. And yeah, it's going to get a little cold before it gets warm. And you have to let it go. Don't cry so hard to say goodbye. You have to let it go. And of course, this may not even be romantic. It could be, let's take another angle, could be someone lost in death, never to return, so hard to say goodbye. And all he wants is just to fall asleep, just to get through this moment. And sometimes when you're struggling to overcome some sort of struggle, conflict, depression, whatever it might be, sometimes you just need to get through the moment. Don't worry about getting through this depression. Don't worry about getting through the day. Don't even worry about getting through the hour. Worry about the moment that you're currently in. Be present in your mind. Be present in where you are, and just get through that. Just one more breath. That's all you got to get. Just one more breath. 10-track album. It was re-released in 2008. There's remaster, which we heard as well. This was a really cool track. I enjoyed this a lot. That was nice. That was a good listen. You know, that was just a pleasant, good listen. Let me know what you guys thought, of course, in the comments down below. All right, so thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the recommendation. I truly appreciate that. I hope that you guys are having a nice day out there. The sun is actually reflecting outside and into my eyes, so sun is shining on me, and I hope that the sun is shining down on you guys as well. I appreciate you all being here, and I hope that you have a lovely one out there. Thank you guys. Bye.